as either a staff member, a swimmer, or one of the officials, please gather now next to the podium for a presentation ceremony. Once again, if you're part of the Kent National County Team Championship winning team, either as a swimmer, as one of the coaches, or one of the officials, please now gather by the presentation area, by the side of the pool, for the presentation ceremony. Please congregate once again by the podium. At this time, just a safety announcement: if you hear a loud siren, and that is the signal to evacuate the building, please do evacuate the building if you hear that loud siren. Please go to the marked emergency exits. Swimmers and officials must not return to the changing rooms to collect their clothes or belongings. Once again, that will be a very loud siren, very obvious, here at the London Aquatic Centre. Now, very warm welcome, everybody. Welcome to the London Aquatic Centre for the Kent County Swimming Championships 2023. Now, many of you here in attendance will be fully aware that Kent won the National County Team Championships in Sheffield back in October for the very first time. Please turn your attention to the podium for a presentation of the awards for all of those who took part. The presentation will take place momentarily. First of all, we need some very important people. It will be, for these Kent County Swimming Championships, your officials. Your referees for this session: Matthew Hewell, Matt Edwards, Kay Grimshaw, and Adam Gromby. Introducing your starters for this session: Pauline Jones and Sarah Sproston. So once again, Kent won the National County Team Championships in Sheffield in October. And for the very first time, please welcome, presenting the awards, Alan Davison, Kent President, John Hanley, London President, and his wife, Hilary. Please give a big round of applause for the swimmers who won for Kent in the National County Team Championships. Stepping forward to receive their awards: Abigail Smiley, Morgan Pashley, Madeline Hine, Madeline Evans, and Emily Smith. From Bromley, Emily Sarafini. Greenwich Royals, Natasha Greer. From Maidstone, Kaylin Arundel. RTW Monson, Jess Gable. Greenwich Royals, Annie Sanders. Sevenoaks, Eva Acaro. Tonbridge, Caitlin Ebbage. Sevenoaks, Elia Richards. Greenwich Royals, Bella Cottrell. Beckenham, Jeremiah Carnegie. From Thanet, Philip Gregorius. Greenwich Royals, Riff Owen. Blackline, George Goodwin. Greenwich Royals, Casper Nalifa. RTW Monson, Aaron Bissett. From Bromley, Finley Gilliam. Tonbridge, Ruben Cowley Antello. RTW Monson, Frederick Jones. And Hayden Annan. Beckenham, Jamie Cleaver. From Bromley, Noah Aladelia Jose. and Sevenoaks, Matt Burrows. Your Kent National County Team Championship swimmers. Staff members including Team Manager Marie Atkinson-Bryan. Assistant Team Manager was Joe Wilson. The Head Coach David Court. And Assistant Coaches Jordan Honor and Pete Withy. And finally, your team official was Joe Arundel, and of course, our Kent President himself, Alan Davidson. A big round of applause, please, for our National County Team Championship winners. It's Kent! Officials, you can now disperse until 5 to 10. 5 to 10 for a prompt 10 o'clock race start. Thank you, officials. If you're taking part in the first event, the girls' open and inclusive 50-metre free, please go to the marshal area. Please go to the marshal's area.
Is that Fanning? Warming up? It is it?
That's the oldest swimmers, though. All the little ones have warmed up.
They've warmed up? Yeah. All right. So everybody's in now?
Yeah.
Right, good.
The one that's
How you doing? You all right? What was swim today?
Plenty of athletes and spectators filtering all the time to the London Aquatic Centre. A warm welcome to the Kent County Championships 2023. Now at this time, just another announcement regarding our very important raffle. Do make sure you have your tickets. Of course, that applies to both the athletes and anyone here supporting them, either parents or maybe friends or family. Do make sure you grab yourself a raffle ticket, and that is from the admissions desk. Head over to the admissions desk and get yourself one of those lucky tickets. Just a reminder, I've got to get mine. And if over the course of the next couple of days there is any special announcements you'd like to be made here at the Kent County Championships, maybe a birthday, special occasion, then do make it be known. Have that message passed down to me poolside, and we can read out, just like we're doing now with Stanley Lamb being 12 today. Stanley, you're the first of these announcements, so you're going to have your name read a few times. 12 today, one of the black line swimmers. There was a slight delay to the racing this morning. It was due to go off at 9:30 sharp. Now 10 o'clock sharp, so only just over 5 minutes away from our first heat in the girls' open and inclusive 50-metre free. Now, for those spectators who are new to the London Aquatic Centre, a very warm welcome to this fantastic facility. And now, as you can see, either away to your right or left, depending on which side that you're sitting on, you can see the two giant screens next to the diving area with all the information for all the athletes starting, who they represent, etc. Also the times and the events. And at the other end of the Aquatic Centre, you'll find plenty of facilities, so do make sure you check them out, including toilet facilities. Any questions, please just make yourself known, ask one of the officials, or even maybe one of the spectators who have maybe been here before. A very good morning, everybody. Welcome to the London Aquatic Centre. It is the Kent County Championships 2023. Now, many of you here from various clubs, maybe you're a family member, maybe a friend of some of the athletes taking part, and you're going to be cheering them on all the way when they're in the pool. I know you will be. But can you do me a favour? Can you please give a massive round of applause and a big cheer for every single one of the swimmers in the pool today? And I want you to be as loud as possible for this first event. Swimmers at poolside, I want you to keep this noise all the way through. You know it makes an awful lot. It makes a lot of difference to these swimmers. So a big round of applause for these three in the first heats, only a minute away. The girls open and inclusive 50-metre free. Heat 1. Lane 3, Jemima Rudd-Jones. Lane 4, Fern Snedden. And lane 5, Ione Winifred. Lane 3, Jemima Rudd-Jones, S14 athletes, RTW Monson. Teammates S6 in lane 4, Fern Snedden. Ione Winifred, also S6 of Tunbridge. Fern Snedden in lane 4. First to finish with, in lane 5, Ione Winifred and Jemima Rudd-Jones in our first heat. Heat 2. Lane 1, Azelle on. Lane 2, Ellie Gibbs. Lane 3, Nancy Jeffries. Lane 4, Ava Kane. Lane 5, Isla Mae Sennell. Lane 6, Elizabeth Sanders. Lane 7, Luna Allen. And lane 8, Isabel Story. "10 metres from home, it's close between Nancy Jeffries in 3 and Ava Kane in 4. Big swim in lane 7 as well by Luna Allen. Luna Allen takes heat 2. Heat 3. Lane 0, Georgia Norley. Lane 1, Chloe Himsley. Lane 2, Freya Sheard. Lane 3, Aleka Charles. Lane 4, Jessica Steed. Lane 5, Rosalina Sauls. Lane 6, Imogen Gallagher. Lane 7, Martha Rickard. Lane 8, Sophie Lawn. And lane 9, Spelak Puchikolaran. Close between lane 1 and lane 4, Jessica Steed in the centre in lane 4. Once again, lane 7, Martha Rickard with a big swim. Heat 3 goes to Jessica Steed, Chloe Himsley in second, Martha Rickard in third. Heat 4. Lane 0, Isabel Healy. Lane 1, Katie Miller. Lane 2, Paige Milligan. Lane 3, Ramona Hall. Lane 4, Grace Norton. Lane 5, Browlene Tovey. Lane 6, Tara McLachlan. Lane 7, Josephine Weed. Lane 8, Alice Brooks. And lane 9, Elsie Butler. Isabel Healy in lane 0, only by a length. Lane 7, Josephine Weed with a strong finish, also in the centre with Paige Milligan, Ramona Hall in a close finish in Heat 4. And Heat 4 goes to Isabel Healy in lane 0, second Paige Milligan, and third Ramona Hall. Heat 5. Lane 0, Ella Ramsey. Lane 1, Isabel Savage. Lane 2, Nell Zicki. Lane 3, Macy Tumba. Lane 4, Tyler J. Thomas. Lane 5, Julia Elvidge. Lane 6, Anastasia Laravnova. Lane 7, Lola Borna. Lane 8, Evelyn Fornasher. And lane 9, India Rose Osborne. It's between lane 5 and 4, Julia Elvidge and Tyler J. Thomas. Lane 5, Julia Elvidge. Heat 5 won by Julia Elvidge. Second, Tyler J. Thomas. And in third, Anastasia Laravnova.
Come on, Violet!
Heat 6.
Come on, boy!
Go, Mariella!
Lane 0, Verity Davidson. Lane 1, Jada Yankee. Lane 2, Charlesworth. Lane 3, Bella Flavin. Lane 4, Mariella Duquesne. Lane 5, Olivia Cooley. Lane 6, Violet Turner. Lane 7, Zoe Tollett. Lane 8, Poppy Trainer. And lane 9, Isabel May. Very close with around 6 swimmers neck and neck as they enter the final 5 metres. Very close, probably the closest heat so far. Lane 5, Olivia Cooley in second place, just being pipped there by Poppy Traynor, who takes heat 6. Second, Olivia Cooley. In third, Zoe Tollett.
Let's go, Sophia! Go, Ava!
Heat 7. Lane 0, Isla Turner. Lane 1, Hannah Kennedy. Lane 2, Olivia Quiller. Lane 3, Eva Poreka. Lane 4, Dakota Lynch. Lane 5, Kabasha Madan Krumar. Lane 6, Sophie Kaludis. Lane 7, Olivia Braben. Lane 8, Kwang Po. And lane 9, Heidi Cox. Lane 3, Eva Poreka going very well. Also in lane 6, Sophie Claudis. Another close finish, looks like it's in lane 3. Eva Poreka takes heat 7 from Sophia Claudis, and Heidi Cox just in third. Heat 8.
Come on, Ruby! Come on, Ruby!
Lane 0, Amelia Smith. Lane 1, Rihanna Yankee. Lane 2, Lily Cook. Lane 3, Ruby Hall. Lane 4, Verna Pauling. Lane 5, Jessica Evans. Lane 6, Jessica Long. Lane 7, Harmony Berry. Lane 8, Paris Fairhurst. And lane 9, Ruby May Barker. Lane 4, Verena Pauling. By half a metre from Jessica Evans on her outside. Big swim in lane 1 as well, Rihanna Yankee. And heat 8 goes to Verena Pauling from Jessica Evans in second and Rihanna Yankee in third. Heat 9. Lane 0, Amelia Skinner. Lane 1, Phoebe Grace. Lane 2, Alexia Miles. Lane 3, Isabella Arundel. Lane 4, Mia Armstrong. Lane 5, Olivia Makanaki. Lane 6, Hal Zenong. Lane 7, Carrier Redford. Lane 8, Sophia Bierman. And lane 9, Martha Werner. Very close with 6 athletes neck and neck in lane 8. A big swim by Sophia Bierman. It's going to be close. Another very, very close heat 9. And Sophia Bierman then in lane 8. Just gets there from Hanel Zenong, and in third was in lane 5, Olivia Makanashi. Heat 10. Lane 0, Amelia Narkevich. Lane 1, Alice Black. Lane 2, Reese Huckle. Lane 3, Summer Holland. Lane 4, Abigail Smiley. Lane 5, Rhea Bernard. Lane 6, Millie Sawyer. Lane 7, Abigail Posh. Lane 8, Diana Gore. And lane 9, Cora Tarling. Lanes 3, 4, 6 and 7 with a close finish. Four athletes there under 30 seconds. Abigail Smiley takes heat 10 from Millie Sawyer and Reese Huckle. Heat 11. Lane 0, Cara Flischer. Lane 1, Ellie Rogers. Lane 2, Jessica Everett. Lane 3, Isabel Trainier. Lane 4, Lauren Bond. Lane 5, Isabella Jones. Lane 6, Amelia Toby. Lane 7, Olivia Norley. Lane 8, Daisy Draper. Lane 9, Rosie Pope. Close between lanes 5, also 7. Big swim in lane 1, Ellie Rogers. Heat 11, looking at lane 5, Isabella Jones winning Heat 11 with Olivia Norley in second and Ellie Rogers in third. Heat 12. Lane 0, Tilly Pollard. Lane 1, Zoe Jansen. Lane 2, Madeline Hine. Lane 3, Ella Redford. Lane 4, Nightingale Ellis. Lane 5, Louisa Pollard. Lane 6, Jemima Topping. Lane 7, Eleanor Bradshaw. Lane 8, Josephine Lawn. And lane 9, Heidi Dobb. Very fast start in lane 3, Ella Redford. Coming strong towards the end, Jemima Topping in lane 6. Heat 12 going to Madeline Hind from Jemima Topping and Ella Redford. Heat 13. Lane 0, Millie Atkinson. Lane 1, Isabella Dill Russell. Lane 2, Jessica Perkins. Lane 3, Cara Neal. Lane 4, Emma Bennett. Lane 5, Anthea Crompton. Lane 6, Jessica Sugden. Lane 7, Harriet Griffiths. Lane 8, Lisa Howard. And lane 9, Mia Hughes. Strong swim in lane 6, Jessica Sugden. And touching first was Jessica Sugden in lane 6. Heat 13 goes to Jessica Sugden from Jessica Perkins and Emma Bennett. Now please be aware, everybody, that the Westfield entrance closes from 1 o'clock today until an hour after the football match here. in the Olympic area. So don't get caught out. The Westfield entrance closes from 1 o'clock this afternoon until an hour after the West Ham game later. Do not, please, get caught out. Thank you. Heat 14. Lane 0, Madison Notley. Lane 1, Abby Outram. Lane 2, Sofia Stoyanova. Lane 3, Imogen Stoddard. Lane 4, Lilia Fornasia. Lane 5, Lealia Berry. Lane 6, Si Yao Penny Lee. Lane 7, Caitlin Semple. Lane 8, Daniela Coles. And lane 9, Amy Connor. Another very close finish. Stoyanova in 3, going very well. One of the closest heats so far. And it goes to Sofia Stoyanova in lane 2. From Lilia Formasia and C. Lee in 3rd. Heat 15. Lane 0, Chloe Ann Naylor. Lane 1, Ivy Haggerty. Lane 2, Isla Marshall. Lane 3, Jodie Mitchell. Lane 4, Heidi Walkin. Lane 5, Chloe Edwards. Lane 6, Lily Della. Lane 7, Scarlett Davey. Lane 8, Callie Ramsey. And lane 9, Hazel Child. Coming through with a strong finish is Scarlett Davey in lane 7. And heat 15 goes to Scarlett Davey in lane 7, from Lily Della in 2nd, and Chloe Edwards in 3rd. Heat 16. Lane 0, Emily Smith. Lane 1, Chloe Desidero. Lane 2, Morgan Pashley. Lane 3, Annabelle Cottrell. Lane 4, Isabella Acaro. Lane 5, Lola Burns. Lane 6, Mia Coyler. Lane 7, Kellyanne Warrington. Lane 8, Anjola Pratt. And lane 9, Freya Johnston. Acaro in lane 4, battling with lane 6, Mia Coyler. And it just goes to Acaro. Collier in 2nd. Confirmation, Isabella Acaro takes heat 16 from Mia Coyler and Lola Burns in 3rd. Heat 17. Lane 0, Molly Lowen. Lane 1, Louise Taylor. Lane 2, Carolyn Arundel. Lane 3, Lilo Seogis. Lane 4, Katie Latham. Lane 5, Annie Sanders. Lane 6, Madeline Evans. Lane 7, Emily Rose Evans. Lane 8, Amelia Oliver. And Lane 9, Samantha Jackson. Katie Latham in lane 4, leading by around about 2 or 3 meters. And easily taking heat 17. Heat 17 going to Katie Latham from Lilo Seogis and Annie Sanders. The final heat, heat 18. Lane 0, Kayla Davy Valverde. Lane 1, Jordan Rogers Mills. Lane 2, Beatrice Pickering. Lane 3, Laura Turan. Lane 4, Eva Acaro. Lane 5, Amelia Bryan. Lane 6, Hannah Murphy. Lane 7, Blythe Jolly Ellis. Lane 8, Sophia O'Neill. And lane 9, Amber Piper. Eva Acaro very quick in lane 4. From Amelia Bryan and Hannah Murphy. Confirmation on the big screen, Eva Acaro taking heat 18 from Amelia Bryan and Hannah Murphy. The next event is the boys open and inclusive 50-meter free. Heat 1. Lane 2, Jacob Rust. Lane 3, Noah Jones. Lane 4, Eli Hewitt. Lane 5, Ethan Lee. And lane 6, Christopher Thomas. Lane 3, Noah Jones in front and pulling clear from lane 4, Eli Hewitt. Jacob Rust then in third. Ethan Lee, Christopher Thomas. Noah Jones from Eli Hewitt and Jacob Rust. Confirmation on the big screen, heat 1 going to Noah Jones. Heat 2. Lane 0, Harry Croucher. Lane 1, Sebastian Argov. Lane 2, Oscar Spur. Lane 3, Elias Porkavadicius. Lane 4, Alex Scott. Lane 5, William Warren. Lane 6, Henry Webb. Lane 7, Lawrence Scott. Lane 8, Dominic Whitworth. And lane 9, Luca Nistor. Heat 2 going to Harry Croucher from Henry Webb and William Warren. Can we have the coaches from RTW Monson and Ashworth School down to the announcers desk, please? That's the coaches for RTW Monson and Ashworth School. Thank you. Heat 3. Lane 0, Rowan Andrews. Lane 1, Ryan Cottrell. Lane 2, Ivan Kulik. Lane 3, Stanley Driver. Lane 4, Romeo Ball. Lane 5, Jamie Z. Lane 6, Arthur Driver. Lane 7, Nathan Savage. Lane 8, Yao Ho Ching. And lane 9, Leo Peach. Big swim on the far side by Rowan Andrews. Close finish. Did they reach Rowan Andrews in lane 0? Rowan Andrews takes heat 3, holding on from Nathan Savage and Arthur Driver. Heat 4. Lane 0, Harry Gibb. Lane 1, Kibi Montodi. Lane 2, Olivia Carr. Lane 3, Dominic Wharton. Lane 4, Ruben Smith. Lane 5, William Larther. Lane 6, James Rankin. Lane 7, Archie Phipps. Lane 8, James Walker. And lane 9, Aaron Chen. Ruben Smith in lane 4. Also 9, Aaron Chen going very quickly. And it's going to be Aaron Chen from Ruben Smith. And it's close for third. Could we have the teachers or coaches from Ashford School, please? Ashford School, down to the announcers desk, please, immediately. Thank you. Heat 4 going to Aaron Chen from Ruben Smith and William Larter in third. Heat 5. Lane 0, Harrison Wilkins. Lane 1, Thomas De Cruz. Lane 2, Dane Rawkins. Lane 3, Maxim Andrukovic. Lane 4, Andre Nemo. Lane 5, Rowan Bissett. Lane 6, George Beardsmore. Lane 7, Phoenix Clary. Lane 8, Alexander Milakoviski. Lane 9, Lucas Bond. Strong swim by Andrukovic in lane 3. Once again, can we have a representative from Ashford School? Ashford School, down to the announcer's desk, please. Thank you. Heat 6. Once again, can we have a official or a representative of Ashford School? That's Ashford School. Please down to the announcer's desk immediately, please. Ashford School. Lane 0, Arlo Shaw. Lane 1, Alexander Smolyanov. Lane 2, Zil Ong. Lane 3, Billy Birchmore. Lane 4, Charlie Braid. Lane 5, Azret Delenin. Lane 6, Olivia Ratchford. Lane 7, Wynne Williams. Lane 8 is Sheena Otatunji. And lane 9, Jake Mock, very fast in lane 5. Azret Delenin. And easily takes heat 6. Delanin then easily from Wynne Williams. And in third, Oliver Ratchford. Heat 7. Lane 0, Michael Apostolou. Lane 1, Otis Goldthorpe. Lane 2, Damien Dadkov. Lane 3, William Serkey. Lane 4, Oliver Beckwith. Lane 5, Lane Therindada. Lane 6, Charlie Cox. Lane 7, Finley Smith. Lane 8, Du Hameng. Lane 9, George O'Connell. Close between lanes 4 and 3, between Beckwith and Serkey. Also, Damien Dadkov involved in the finish. And a very quick final 15 metres goes to Damien Dadkov in Heat 7 from Oliver Beckwith and William Serkey in third. Heat 8. Lane 0, John Whitcomb. Lane 1, Dylan Adaye. Lane 2, Luca Russell-Girdley. Lane 3, Leo Nikolic. Lane 4, Yargo Dalian Allison. Lane 5, Tom Rust. Lane 6, Harvey Kershaw. Lane 7, Alfie Goma. Lane 8, Nathaniel Sawyer. And lane 9, Hayden Sanders. A very close heat. Not one swimmer leading with 10 metres to go. Lane 3, Leo Nikolic just touching first, it seems. Yeah, Leo Nikolic then, only narrowly from Dylan Adeli, and then in third, Harvey Kershaw. Heat 9. Lane 0, Henry Shepherd. Lane 1, James Taylor Wright. Lane 2, Albert Brooks. Lane 3, Charles Presley. Lane 4, Aaron Rakayan. Lane 5, Amir Olalikan. Lane 6, Ben Negus. Lane 7, David Dick. Lane 8, Thomas Love. And lane 9, George Farthing. Another close heat going well in lane 7, David Dick in the red cap. Very tight, very close. David Dick, Thomas Love. And it's David Dick just from Thomas Love. And then in lane 1, in third was James Taylor Wright. Heat 10. Lane 0, Mason Rowe. Lane 1, Zach De Cruz. Lane 2, Joshua Scanlon. Lane 3, Louis Strauss. Lane 4, Sonny Williams. Lane 5, Xavier Curtis. Lane 6, Louis Million Aladoa. Lane 7, Ethan Bird. Lane 8, William Bowen. And lane 9, Jack Manser. Looks towards the inside lanes 2, 3 and 4. Zach De Cruz in 1 as well, going well. Very close between those three. And you can see on the scoreboard, Louis Strauss in lane 3 under the 28-second mark, winning heat 10 from Sonny Williams and Joshua Scanlon in third. Heat 11. Lane 0, Ashton Sutton. Lane 1, Thomas Atkins. Lane 2, Stanley Reeder. Lane 3, Alex Dunsmore. Lane 4, Max Postlethwaite. Lane 5, Harry Cockney. Lane 6, Daniel Harding. Lane 7, Yaya Irobi. Lane 8, Edward Williams. And Lane 9, Arsnelli Livnichuk. Another very close finish, far side from my position. Ashton Sutton, Thomas Atkins going well. Once again, a very close finish. Arabi then in lane 7, only narrowly from Alex Dunsmore. And Thomas Atkins in third. Heat 12. Lane 0, George Goodwin. Lane 1, Li Jiangming. Lane 2, Philip Grigoris. Lane 3, Casper Nalipa. Lane 4, Michael Banks. Lane 5, Jeremiah Carnegie. Lane 6, Harry Cox. Lane 7, Abdulaziz Bakar. Lane 8, Rafe Owens. And lane 9, Charlie King. Good swim in lane 4, Michael Banks leading with 5 meters to go. And it's going to be Michael Banks who takes Heat 12. Michael Banks from Rafe Owens and George Goodwin in third. Heat 13. Lane 0, Kalel Nitoma. Lane 1, Brian Zhang. Lane 2, Patrick Deck. Lane 3, Caden Jamot. Lane 4, Ashton Apengini. Lane 5, Sebastian Williams. Lane 6, Max L. Mukdem. Lane 7, Mitchell Brosh. Lane 8, Marcus Richards. And in 9, Harry James Isaacs. It's close between 4 and 5. Apengini and Williams. And it's Williams who takes Heat 13. Efigini then in second. And in third was El Mokdem. Heat 14. Lane 0, Andrea Scocchini. Lane 1, Amel Delaney. Lane 2, Hayden Annan. Lane 3, Edward Lecoya. Lane 4, Vince Mock. Lane 5, Oscar Collier. Lane 6, Daniel Oliver. Lane 7, Thomas Gollop. Lane 8, Jared Adams. And lane 9 is Alex Usman. Lane 4, the green cap, Vince Mock in 4, winning heat 14. Vince Mock delighted with that. Heat 14 going to Vince Mock from Hayden Annan, Thomas Goldup in 3rd. Heat 15. Lane 0, Oscar Berens. Lane 1, Yong Chung Shing. Lane 2, Matt Burrows. Lane 3, Timur Kidar. Lane 4, Joseph Dobb. Lane 5, Frederick Jones. Lane 6, James Sproxton. Lane 7, George Pasha. Lane 8, Baron Nemo. Lane 9, Archie Hawkins. Very narrowly, lane 6 it seems, Sproxton in 6. And James Sproxton touches home first, just under 25 seconds. James Sproxton from Farrell Nemo with Frederick Jones in 3rd. Heat 16. Lane 0, Ethan Southwood. Lane 1, Liam Hamp. Lane 2, David Allen. Lane 3, Matthew Rogers. Lane 4, James Cleaver. Lane 5, Jaden Lynch. Lane 6, Noah Entrap. Lane 7, Ruben Cowley-Antello. Lane 8, Caden Hibbett. And Lane 9, Kevin Chow. James Cleaver in Lane 4, winning in 24.16. And quite the gap to second place. The only other swimmer under 25 seconds, Matthew Rogers in 2nd, Ruben Antello in 3rd. The final heat, heat 17. Lane 0, Noah Eladelia Jose. In lane 1, Brian Dinev. In 2, Albert Branch. Lane 3, Aaron Bissett. Lane 4, Joshua Ellis. In 5, Josh Solly. Lane 6, Tom Hawkins. Lane 7, Demi Ali. Lane 8, Callum Farrow. And lane 9, Joshua Inglis. Lane 4, Joshua Ellis, very strong. and touches home in 24.40, winning the final heat, heat 17. Joshua Ellis from Albert Branch and Aaron Bissett in third. The next event will be a swim-off in the women's 50-metre free. A swim off for the women's 50-metre free. Lane 4, Nightingale Ellis, and lane 5, Louise Pollard. A swim off in the women's 50-metre free. Nightingale Ellis in 4, Pollard in 5. Very, very tight between the pair, slightly with Nightingale Ellis. Very close, Nightingale Ellis in 4. Only by 0.2 of a second from Louisa Pollard in 5. Confirmation of the result, Nightingale Ellis beating Louise Pollard in the swim-off in the women's 50-metre free. The next event is the girls' open and inclusive 100-metre breaststroke. Lane 0, Fern Snedden. Lane 1, Isabella Brown. Lane 2, Tyler J. Thomas. Lane 3, Miller Bolton. Lane 4, Sophie Lawn. Lane 5, Elizabeth Sanders. Lane 6, Ella Jenkins. Lane 7, Ione Winifred. Lane 8, Nancy Jeffries. And Lane 9, Jemima Rudd Jones. Heat 1 of the girls' open and inclusive at a 100-metre breaststroke. So in heat 1 then of the girls open and inclusive 100-meter breaststroke. Tyler J. Thomas in lane 2 by a wide margin from in lane 5. That's Elizabeth Sanders. Lane 4 as well, Sophie Lawn. And he's going to finish in that order. Tyler J. Thomas in heat 1. All finalists in the women's 50-meter freestyle, you have until 11:10 to withdraw from the final. Do be aware, 10 past 11, the finalists in the women's 50-meter free, you have until 11:10 if you'd like to withdraw from that final. Thank you. Tyler Jade Thomas from Sanders in second and Lawn in third. Heat 2. Lane 0, Autumn McCarrett. Lane 1, Eloise Clark. Lane 2, Jessica Churchill. Lane 3, Ava Kane. Lane 4, Grace Norton. Lane 5, Isabel Healy. Lane 6, Esme Cawthorne. Lane 7, Ruth Allen. Lane 8, Elia Daly Allison. And lane 9, Carolyn Jobe. .25 meters to go. And the leader is in lane 5, Isabel Healy. From in 6, and that's Esme Cawthorne. Lane 7, Ruth Allen. Safely in third. Isabel Healy winning heat 2 from Esme Cawthorne and Ruth Allen in third. Please be aware, in the men's 50-meter freestyle, if you'd like to withdraw from the final, you have until 11:15 to withdraw from that final. 11:15 in the men's 50-meter freestyle. Heat 3. Lane 0, Taryn Lewis. Lane 1, Rosie Hollins. Lane 2, Martha Rickard. Lane 3, Ramona Hall. Lane 4, Holly Calvert. Lane 5, Amelia Fisher. Lane 6, Sonia Yang. Lane 7, Ava Stanton. Lane 8, Brooke Golden. And lane 9, Freya Shared. 50 metres to go. And in lane 5, Amelia Fisher, only narrowly from her left, and that's Holly Calvert in lane 4. Rosie Holland's going well in lane 1. Very tight between Rickard and Hall in 2 and 3. Very close between 4 and 5. It's just going to go to Amelia Fisher from Holly Calvert. With Rosie Hollands in 3rd. Now there is some Kent swimmers in the training pool. The swimmers in the training pool will need to please leave that pool. Could the swimmers in the training pool please leave that pool? Thank you. Heat 4. Lane 0, Alice Brooks. Lane 1, Erin Davey. Lane 2, Browin Toby. Lane 3, Maya Crompton. Lane 4, Anastasia Laranova. Lane 5, Isabel May. Lane 6, Zi Sum Yao. Lane 7, Chloe Xu. Lane 8, Rihanna Yankee. And lane 9, Ella Ramsey. At halfway, it looks like Anastasia Larionova. And that's in lane 4. Starting to pull clear. Rihanna Yankee in lane 8. Currently in 2nd on her inside, Chloe Xu. Also now going well, Isabella May. It's going to be very close for 2nd, out in front, Anastasia Laranova. Yankee coming through, narrowly in 2nd. Very close for 2nd. Isabel May finishing very quickly. Heat 5.
Come on, Sam.
In lane 0, Natalia Pastula. Lane 1, Claudia Hooker. Lane 2, Isabel Savage. Lane 3, Abigail Hogben. Lane 4, Samantha Bethel. Lane 5, Jessica Long. Lane 6, Olivia Norley. Lane 7, Lola Warner. Lane 8, Paris Fairhurst. And lane 9, Katie Miller. Samantha Bettel in lane 4. One of the first to turn at halfway. And the White Oak swimmer starting to pull away from the field. Close for 2nd, lane 3, Abigail Hogben. Finishing very quickly, Olivia Norley, also Borner, and lane 9, Katie Miller. It's going to be very close for second and third. A win for Samantha Bettel in Heat 5. Bettel takes Heat 5 from Isabel Savage in second, Lola Borner in third. Heat 6. Lane 0, Isabel Jones. Lane 1, Jessica Evans. Lane 2, Zoe Tollett. Lane 3, Olivia Fabian. Lane 4, Caris Bond. Lane 5, Sylvia Merson. Lane 6, Evie Croucher. Lane 7, Molly Fordyce. Lane 8, Madison Hinton. And lane 9, Mosey Denny. Now there has been a rerun of the boys 50-metre free. There has been a rerun of the 50-metre boys free. Now Heat 6, one of the closest heats we've had for 2 or 3. But it looks like it's going to be lane 5, quite comfortably in the end. Lane 5, Sylvia Merchant. Heat 7. Lane 0, Evelyn Gillivan. Lane 1, Nightingale Ellis. Lane 2, Rani Inova. Lane 3, Lola Barra. Lane 4, Tabitha Bonner. Lane 5, Ruby Waller. Lane 6, Caitlin Semple. Lane 7, Olivia Cooley. Lane 8, Emma Whifflin. And lane 9, Georgia Turner. Caitlin Semple in lane 6. You've got Ruby Waller in 5 in front at the moment. But here comes in lane 3. Very quick finish by Loli Barra. And it's going to be Lola with the win in lane 3. Loli Barra taking Heat 7. Now coaches, be aware that the time for withdrawal in the boys 50-metre final has been extended to 11:20. 11:20 is the time if you'd like to withdraw from that 50-metre boys final. Heat 8.
Come on, Rose!
Lane 0, Maisie Chambers. Lane 1, Leah Watson. Lane 2 is Faith Harris. Lane 3, Lillian Castle. Lane 4, Daisy Draper. Lane 5, Louisa Pollard. Lane 6, Rose Tanner Rush. Lane 7, Holly Beardsmore. Lane 8, Kabasha Mayan Dragmura. Lane 9, Tatiana Tabazkoska. Looking at the action on the far side with Leah Watson in lane 1, coming through also in 5 and 6, Pollard and Tanner Rush. Now, a message to all coaches, could swimmers please go to the marshalling in very good time, please? Could all the swimmers go to the marshals in very good time, please? If they do miss their race, they miss their race. Heat 9.
Come on, Ruby!
Lane 0, Laurie Williams. Lane 1, Isabel Campbell. Lane 2, Daniela Coles. Lane 3, Amelia Ashton. Lane 4, Elodie Parton. Lane 5, Ruby Hall. Lane 6, Jessica Perkins. Lane 7, Chelsea Mitten. Lane 8, Olivia Ransley. And lane 9, Amelia Narkovic. Once again, to all parents, to all guardians and to all coaches, could all swimmers please go to the marshalling area in good time for their races. If they're not there, they will not take part.
Come on, Ruby! Come on, Ruby! Get moving!
Now back to the action in the pool, going very quickly in lane 1, Larry Williams. Lane 0, in fact, so far side of the pool. But the rest are starting to close, especially in the centre. Lane 4 in the yellow cap, Tom Bridge, Elodie Parton. Also just on the right of Williams, that's Isabel Campbell. It's Williams versus Campbell, with very close fourth, third place, coming through very quickly. In lane 7 is Chelsea Mitten, but it's going to remain on the far side, on the inside, Larry Williams from Isabel Campbell. And it was very close for that third place. And it goes to Ruby Hall in 5. Heat 10.
Come on, Imogen!
Lane 0, Imogen Gambro. Lane 1, Amelia Macy. Lane 2, Danielle van der Merwe. Lane 3, Jemima Topping. Lane 4, Sinclair Strong. Lane 5, Amelia James. Lane 6, Louise Taylor. Lane 7, Amelia Toby. Lane 8, Grace Cummings. And lane 9, Kayla Moran. So pretty close at halfway. Rising first was in lane 4, Sinclair Strong. So this is a very close heat. Grace Cummings in lane 8 is going very well at this stage. But it looks to be just with the blue cap of Sinclair Strong, Larkfield. Van der Murder in the red cap in lane 3, starting to stay on as well. This is going to be very close. And what a final 50 that was from Grace Cummings, it seems. Yes, Grace Cummings, 1 minute 23 dead from Danielle Murder, and Sinclair Strong in third in an excellent heat 10. Heat 11. Lane 0, Jessica Goodwin. Lane 1, Lisa Howard. Lane 2, Esme Stanley. Lane 3, Harriet Griffiths. Lane 4, Jessica Everett. Lane 5, Olivia Ray. Lane 6, Abby Outram. Lane 7, Olivia Quillier. Lane 8, Willow Killen. And lane 9, Angela Pratt. Final 25 metres, it looks to be in lane 3. That's Harriet Griffiths. Lane 7, Olivia Quillier coming through as well, and looks like Quillier has taken over from Griffiths. Indeed she has. Excellent final 50 from Olivia Quillier. Wins from Griffiths. Olivia Ray then in third. Olivia Quillier under 1 minute 20. Has beaten Harriet Griffiths and Olivia Ray in third. Heat 12. Lane 0, Mia Hughes. Lane 1, Ellie Rogers. Lane 2, Charlotte Field. Lane 3, Josephine Lawn. Lane 4, Amelia Oliver. Lane 5, Samantha Jackson. Lane 6, Molly Lowen. Lane 7, Scarlett Davey. Lane 8, Heidi Walkin. And lane 9, Poppy Taylor. Rising first after the turn, Josephine Lawn in lane 3. Lawn leading field. Josephine Lawn in lane 3, from in lane 4, Amelia Oliver. Lawn in front of Oliver, very close for third place between Jackson and Lowen in lanes 5 and 6. Josephine Lawn from Amelia Oliver. And it was mighty close between lanes 5 and 6. Jackson and Lowen is just going to go to 6. Molly Lowen in third. From Amelia Oliver in second. And an excellent swim by Josephine Lawn, who takes heat 12. Heat 13, Lane 0 is Olivia Dunn. Lane 1, Erin O'Hara. Lane 2, Amelie Smith. Lane 3, Hannah Lewis. Lane 4, Imogen Miles. Lane 5, Natasha Greer. Lane 6, Imogen Stoddard. Lane 7, Lilu Sages. Lane 8, Ella Louise Doyle. And lane 9, Jessica Shue. Looks like a quick first 50 from Imogen Miles in lane 4. Imogen Miles, Sevenoaks. Started to pull clear. Trying to close on her inside in lane 3, Hannah Lewis. Narrowly next to her on her inside is Amelie Smith. On her outside, Imogen Stoddard trying to stay on, and it is so. Also Natasha Greer coming through for second place. Excellent swim from Imogen Miles. Second will be Natasha Greer. And in third place, very close, looks like lane 3, Hannah Lewis. Imogen Miles from Natasha Greer and Hannah Lewis. The final heat, heat 14.
Come on, Vero! Nearly went as well, look.
Lane 0, it's Nia Bushmina. Lane 1, Cara Neal. Lane 2, Brock Winston. Lane 3, Lee Lan. Lane 4, Amber Piper. Lane 5, Abigail Smiley. Lane 6, Holly Geek. Lane 7, Veronique Crozet. Lane 8, Isabel Dill Russell. And lane 9, Chloe Desi Diderio. Final 25 metres in front was Amber Piper. Here comes Holly Geek in 6. Also in lane 3, Lee Lan. In lane 4, Amber Piper. Still going strong. It's Piper from Geek. Back in 3rd, Smiley in 5. Trying to hang on from Lan. Amber Piper wins from Holly Geek. In 2nd place, Abigail Smiley coming through for 3rd place in lane 5. Amber Piper wins the final heat from Holly Geek and Abigail Smiley. The boys' open and inclusive 100-meter breaststroke. Heat number 1. Lane 0, Samuel Taylor. Lane 1, Johnny Osborne. Lane 2, Stanley Driver. Lane 3, Logan West. Lane 4, Seth Farrer. Lane 5, Jin Eli. Lane 6, Caden Manning. Lane 7, Patrick Dick. Lane 8, Mikhail Krot. And lane 9, Hugo Dawson. Now, if you had a go on the raffle, we'll be announcing the winners of the pink and the green. If you have a pink ticket, the numbers are 113, 123, 157, 301, 309 and 423. Once again, if you have a pink ticket, the numbers are 113, 123, 157, 301, 309, and the final one was 432, 432. The green numbers will be announced in the next heat. Back to the pool and looking in lane 1, Johnny Osborne. Johnny Osborne of Bexley. On his outside, Stanley Driver in a real battle with Seth Farrer and Logan West. Look for the red cap in 7, that's Patrick Dick. Closing very, very quickly. Johnny Osborne wins the first heat. Coming through for second, looks like Stanley Driver just on his outside. Johnny Osborne from Stanley Driver and Seth Farrer in third. Heat 2. Lane 0, Callum Geogregan. Lane 1, Dane Rawkins. Lane 2, Romeo Ball. Lane 3, Yao Ho Ching. Lane 4, Luca Nista. Lane 5, Ivan Kulik. Lane 6, Harry Croucher. Lane 7, Jake Lovell. Lane 8, Arkin Murden. And lane 9, Oscar Spur. Now, if you had a green ticket in the raffle, the numbers are green 505. 675, 712, 753, 790 and 844. 505, 675, 712, 753, 790 and 844. Go to the admissions desk if you have either a pink or a green ticket and you've got one of those numbers. Back to the pool, and in lane 6, it's a very strong swim from Harry Croucher of Gravesend. Leading by quite the distance, a good 7 to 8 metres, very close for second. Lane 3, Yao Ho Ching. Also 4, Luca Nista and Ivan Kulik. Strong swim and a strong time by Harry Croucher, who wins from Luca Nista, who touched narrowly in front of Yao Ho Ching in third. A message for all coaches and swimmers: there will be no gap between the end of the heats and the start of the finals. There will be no gap. Do be aware, no gap between the final heat and the start of the finals. Thank you. Heat 3. Lane 0, William Larter. Lane 1, Archie Phipps. Lane 2, Thomas De Cruz. Lane 3, Billy Birchmore. Lane 4, Dominic Waterton. Lane 5, Oliver Ratchford. Lane 6, Lucas Bond. Lane 7, Oliver Carr. Lane 8, Nathan Savage. And Lane 9, Stanley Lamb. Now, if you're a finalist in the girls' 100-metre breaststroke, you have until 11:40 to withdraw from that final. If you'd like to withdraw from the 100-metre girls' breaststroke final, you have until 11:40 to notify the officials and withdraw. Lane 4, Dominic Waterton. On his inside, here comes Billy Birchmore. Lane 6, Lucas Bond, also battling for the lead. Look at the far side from my position. Lane 0, William Larter. Very close between these three. Larter in 0. In 4, Dominic Waterton. Narrowly in front now is Lucas Bond in lane 6. Lucas Bond narrowly from Waterton in 2nd, and in 3rd, William Larter in lane 0. Heat 4. Lane 0, Arthur Driver. Lane 1, Alexander Smolyanov. Lane 2, Jai Brora. Lane 3, Otis Goldcourt. Lane 4, Win Williams. Lane 5, Shigna Olitunji. Lane 6, Zachary Inglis. Lane 7, Aaron Chen. Lane 8, Riley Gillum. And lane 9, Harrison Wilkins. .25 metres to go. Riley Gillum in lane 8, lane 7, Aaron Chen. Chen versus Gillum. Aaron Chen narrowly. Back comes Riley Gillum in lane 8. 7 and 8 touching together. Close. Aaron Chen narrowly. From Riley Gillum. Aaron Chen then from Riley Gillum, and Win Williams coming through for 3rd. Heat 5.
Go, Jay.
Lane 0, Jake Mock. Lane 1, Tara Sporen. Lane 2, Harvey Kershaw. Lane 3, Dexter Waterton. Lane 4, Jack Manster. Lane 5, Andrew McCannon. Lane 6, Noah Dodd. Lane 7, Thomas Murphy. Lane 8 is Lan Thien Dada. And lane 9, Jargo Daly Allison. A message for Grace Cummings of Thanet. Grace Cummings of Thanet. You're now in the 17 and over 100 metre breaststroke final. I will repeat that message. Lane 4, Jack Manser. Lane 6, Noah Dodd. Neck and neck, just narrowly now. Noah Dodd started to come through. Silver cap or Black Lion. Noah Dodd from Jack Manser. And in third place, Dexter Waterton. Just to repeat that announcement for Grace Cummings and Grace Cummings of Thanet. You're now in the 17 and over 100 metre breaststroke final. Thank you. Heat 6. Lane 0, William West. Lane 1, Aaron Green. Lane 2, Doha Ming. Lane 3, Hayden Sanders. Lane 4, Mason Rowe. Lane 5, Benes Banazunas. Lane 6, Stelios Krinkarikas. Lane 7, Zirolong. Lane 8, Leo Nikolic. And lane 9, Ayotundi Delda. Excellent swim there from Hayden Sanders. Taking heat 6. Heat 7. Now a message for all swimmers, all parents, all guardians and all coaches. These are the finalists in the girls' 10 to 11 years 50 metre freestyle final. Martha Rickard, Chloe Himsley, Elise Butler, Isabel Healy, Jada Yankee, Tyler J. Thomas, Grace Norton, Jessica Steed, Alice Brooks and Freya Sher. The finalists in the girls' 12 years 50 metre free: Quang Wall, Bella Flavin, Jessica Long, Sophia Claudis, Jessica Evans, Rihanna Yankee, Julia Elvidge, Olivia Quillier, Olivia Braben and Anastasia Larinova. In the girls' 13 years 50 metre freestyle final: Paris Fairhurst, Ruby Hall, Olivia Norley, Josephine Lawn, Isabella Jones, Harriet Griffiths, Verena Pauling, Ruby Mae Barker, Eva Poreka, and Poppy Trainier. Further finalists to be announced. Heat 7 going to George Farthing. The final heat, Heat 8. Announcing further finalists then in the girls' 14 years 50-metre freestyle final, Callie Ramsey, Madeline Hines, Madeline Evans, Sophia Stoyanova, Morgan Pashley, Emily Smith, Lily Della, Jessica Perkins, Mia Hughes and Madison Notley. In the girls' 15 years 50-metre freestyle final, Ivy Haggerty, Jemima Topping, Heidi Walkin, Chloe Edwards, Amelia Oliver, Scarlett Davey, Lilia Forsnasia, Kayla Davey Valverde, Caitlin Semple and Nightingale Ellis. In the girls' 16 years, Ella Redford, Kaylin Arundel, Chloe Desiderio, Louise Taylor, Hannah Murphy, Annie Sanders, Emily Rose Evans, Beatrice Pickering, Lee Sao Yao Pony and Lisa Howard. And in the girls 17 years and over, Sophia O'Neill, Lilu Sagis, Amelia Bryan, Isabella Acaro, Ava Acario, Katie Latham, Mia Coyler, Lola Burns, Lara Turin, Jessica Sugden. Henry Shepherd taking Heat 8 from Stanley Reeder and Oliver Walker. On to Heat 9. Further messages to all swimmers, also coaches, parents and guardians. These are the finalists in the boys 10 to 11 years 50-metre freestyle final. Leo Peach, Ho Ching Yao, Phoenix Clary, Noah Jones, Dane Rawkins, Thomas De Cruz, Kibi Montanidi, Rowan Andrews, Romeo Ball and Harry Croucher. In the boys 12 years freestyle final 50 metres, Harrison Wilkins, Jake Mock, Charlie Braid, Oliver Ratchford, Hayden Sanders, Maxim Aaron Dukakvachit, Arlo Shaw, Aaron Chen, Ruben Smith and George Beardsmore. The 13, 14 and 15 finalists to be announced in the next heat. Wide margin win in lane 4. Kieran Elvey in lane 4. Taking heat number 9. Heat 10. Continuing the finalist in the boys, this time 13 years, 50 metre freestyle final, William Surkey, Chargo Daly Allison, Harvey Kershaw, Azret Delanin, Thomas Love, Damien Dadkov, Oliver Beckwith, Henry Shepherd, Ben Negus and Finley Smith. In the boys 14 years, 50 metre freestyle final, David Dick, Edward Williams, Casper Nelpa, Jemiah Carnegie, Rafe Owens, George Goodwin, Philip Grigoras, Thomas Atkins, Stanley Reeder and James Taylor Wright. In the boys 15 years 50 metre freestyle final, Alex Dunsmore, Charlie King, Harry Cox, Michael Banks, Aaron Bissett, Oscar Coiler, Max L. Morken, Kyle L. Nitamura, Yai Arobi and Abdulaziz Bakar. The 16 years and 17 years finalists to be announced. Heat 11. The finalist in the boys 16 years 50 metre freestyle final, Joshua Inglis, Thomas Goldup, Demi Ali, Ruben Cowley Antello, Vince Mock, Frederick Jones, Tom Hawkins, Hayden Annan, Sebastian Williams, Amel Delenin. In the boys 17 years and over 50 metre freestyle final, Joseph Dobb, Farrell Nemo, Matthew Rogers, Albert Branch, James Cleaver, Joshua Ellis, James Broxton, Josh Solly, Noah Aladeli Ajose and Matt Burrows. The women's 100 metre breaststroke finalists to be announced. Joshua Inglis by a wide margin, taking heat 11. Heat 12. Now all these finalists are pinned up on the wall on poolside. If you'd like to take note of all these finalists again being pinned up poolside. The women's 100-metre breaststroke finalists in the 10-11 years age group. Eva Kane, Alice Brooks, Ruth Allen, Martha Rickard, Isabel Healy, Sonia Yang, Esme Cawthorne, Tyler J. Thomas, Elia Daly Allison and Elizabeth Sanders. Reserve finalists Jessica Churchill, Autumn McCarran. In the 12 years age group, Brianna Yankee, Amelia Fisher, Lola Borna, Anastasia Larinova, Olivia Quiller, Jessica Evans, Isabel Savage, Katie Miller, Isabel May, and Holly Calvert. A win in Heat 12 for Matt Burrows. Heat 13. Reserve finalist in the women's 100-metre breaststroke 12 years is Jessica Long, Chloe Shu. In the 13 years age group, Isabella Jones, Ruby Hall, Imogen Gambrill, Laurie Williams, Josephine Lawn, Harriet Griffiths, Lola Barra, Zoe Tollett, Amelia Ashton and Olivia Cooley, with Samantha Bettel and Emma Whipplin the reserve finalists. In the 14 years age group, Sylvia Mershon, Jessica Shu, Mia Hughes, Abigail Smiley, Imogen Miles, Emily Smith, Veronique Crozet, Cara Neal, Poppy Taylor and Holly Beardsmore, with the reserve finalists Ellery Parton and Evie Croucher. The 100-metre breaststroke 15 years age group finalists Jessica Everett, Molly Fordyce, Heidi Walkin, Ellie Rogers, Amelia Oliver, Scarlett Davey, Charlotte Field, Olivia Dunn, Esnea Bushmina, Jessica Topping, with reserve finalists Willow Clelin and Amelia Macy. 16 years age group, Rose Tanner Hush, Louise Taylor, Leah Watson, Isabella Dill Russell, Natasha Greer, Lee Lan, Danielle Vander Murder, Isabel Campbell, Chloe Desiderio and Faith Harris, with the reserve finalists Amelia Tovey and Tatiana Vardaska. The 17 years, Ella Lewis Doyle, Erin O'Hara, Samantha Jackson, Holly Geek, Amber Piper, Hannah Lewis, Molly Lauren, Brock Whiston, Imogen Stoddard, Grace Cummings, with the reserve finalist Olivia Ray. Now all of the results are now on the wall by the showers. So all of the results are on the wall by the showers. And if you're in one of the 50-metre finals, can you please report to the marshals area, please? All 50-metre finalists to the marshals area. Just a reminder, everybody, that the Westfield entrance is closed from 1 o'clock until an hour after the West Ham game. So don't get caught out. The Westfield entrance is closed from 1 o'clock until an hour after the West Ham game. So this is the information given to us by Westfield. So if you are going through that entrance, we've been told it closed from 1 o'clock. But again, that is the information being given to us by Westfield themselves. Now, if you've been very fortunate and very talented enough to have won a medal at previous events throughout the course of the season, then if you'd like to collect your medal, if you haven't done so yet, please collect your medal at lunch. Do not wait until the end of the meeting. If you haven't collected your medal on previous events and you're planning on doing so, do so at lunch rather than at the end of the day's activities. We need all finalists at the Marshals area, please. Very important, all finalists, please go to the Marshals area now. Thank you. The girls' 10 and 11 years 50-meter freestyle final. Lane 0 from Bromley, Martha Rickard. From Seven Oaks in lane 1, Chloe Himsley. Lane 2 from Maidstone, Elise Butler. Lane 3 from Great Royals, Isabel Healy. Lane 4 from Bromley, Jada Yankee. Lane 5 from Gravesend, Tyler J. Thomas. Lane 6 from Bexley, Grace Norton. Lane 7 from Dover Life, Jessica Steed. Lane 8 from Bromley, Alice Brooks. And lane 9, Saxton Crown, Freya Shred. The girls' 10-11 years 50-meter freestyle final. So our first final at the Kent County Championships 2023. Plenty of noise, please, for all of these swimmers and all of the finals to follow. It's a splash and dash in the 53. Lane 4 is Jada Yankee. narrowly in front from Tyler J. Thomas. Tyler J. Thomas fighting back in lane 5. Tyler J. Thomas, it's Thomas versus Yankee. Coming through in third is Norton. It goes to Thomas. First was in lane 5. Tyler J. Thomas from JD Yankee. Isabel Healy in third. The girls' 12 years 50-meter freestyle final. Representing Beckenham, lane 0, Guang Wall. Representing Sevenoaks in lane 1, Bella Flavin. In lane 2, representing Bromley, Jessica Long. Lane 3, representing Thanet Swim, Sophia Cloudis. Lane 4, representing Sevenoaks, Jessica Evans. Lane 5, representing Bromley, Rihanna Yankee. Lane 6, representing Sevenoaks, Julia Elvidge. Lane 7, representing Maidstone, Olivia Quillier. Lane 8, representing Earthen Districts, Olivia Braben. And lane 9, representing Thanet Swim, Anastasia Larinova. The girls' 12 years 50-meter freestyle final. The second of our 50-meter freestyle finals. Quick start in 0. That's Wall of Beckenham. Very, very close as we reach halfway. Yankee in 5. On her inside, Jessica Evans just starting to go clear. Claudius on her inside in 3. Looks like the red cap of Evans. Just Jessica Evans. From Rihanna Yankee, the 2 inside 30 seconds, and Sophia Claudis in 3rd. The girls' 13 years 50-meter freestyle final. Representing Saxton Crown in lane 0, Paris Fairhurst. Lane 1 from White Oak, Ruby Hall. Lane 2 from RTW Monson, Olivia Norley. Lane 3 representing Bromley, Josephine Lawn. Lane 4 from RTW Monson, Isabella Jones. Lane 5 from RTW Monson, Harriet Griffiths. Lane 6 from RTW Monson, Verena Pauling. Lane 7 from Enderbridge, Ruby May Barker. Lane 8 from Thanet Swim, Eva Pochea. And lane 9 from Beckenham, Poppy Trainier. The girls' 13 years 50-meter freestyle final. Last to rise in lane 6, Verena Pauling, RTW Monson, who have 4 swimmers in this final. Coming through in lane 4, Isabella Jones. It's Isabella Jones very narrowly from in lane 6. Verena Pauling, the quick starter. Jones from Pauling, between them Griffiths, a very close finish. It's going to be Isabella Jones. Isabella Jones from in lane number 5, Harriet Griffiths, and Josephine Lawn in 3, in 3rd. The finalists in the 100-meter finals. The 100-meter finalists are all on the wall by the showers. By the showers on the wall, all of the 100-meter finalists in every classification and age group, please refer to the list on the wall by the showers. Thank you. The girls' 14 years, 50-meter freestyle final. Representing Maidstone in lane 0, Kelly Ramsey. Lane 1 from RTW Monson is Madeline Hines. Lane 2 from RTW Monson, Madeline Evans. Lane 3 from Bromley, Sophia Stoyanova. Lane 4 from RTW Monson, Morgan Pashley. Lane 5 from Tonbridge, Emily Smith. Lane 6 from Dartford, Lily Della. Lane 7 representing Faversham, Jessica Perkins. Lane 8 representing Bromley, Mia Hughes. And lane 9 representing Enway Maritime, Madison Notley. The girls' 14 years 50-meter freestyle final. Plenty of early pace in the inside lanes. Coming through in lane 4 is Morgan Pashley, one of 3 RTW Monson swimmers. It's just narrowly Pashley. Pashley in 4 from in lane 5. Smith, Emily Smith in 5, trying to close on Pashley. It's Pashley in 4 from Smith in 5. Third place Della in lane 6. Morgan Pashley from Emily Smith. Close for third place, just going to Lily Della. Morgan Pashley with the win, Emily Smith in second, Lily Della in third. The girls' 15 years, 50-meter freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Thanet Swim, Ivy Haggerty. Lane 1 representing Thanet Swim, Jemima Topping. Lane 2 representing Thanet Swim, Heidi Walkin. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Chloe Edwards. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Amelia Oliver. Lane 5 representing White Oak, Scarlett Davey. Lane 6 representing RTW Monson, Lilia Fondascia. Lane 7 representing Herne Bay, Caio Daly Valverde. Lane 8 representing Sevenoaks, Kaylin Semple. And lane 9 representing RTW Monson, Nightingale Ellis. The girls' 15 years, 50-meter freestyle final. Lane 4, Amelia Oliver, slightly in front from 5, Scarlett Davey. At the moment, Oliver with 10 metres to go from Davey. Big swim on the outside for Nasha Valverde with a chance. It goes to Amelia Oliver. From Scarlett Davey in third is Lila Fornesha. The girls' 16 years, 50-meter freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Larkfield, Ella Redford. Lane 1 representing Maidstone, Kaylin Arundel. Lane 2 representing Doverloy, Chloe Desiderio. Lane 3 representing Beckenham, Louise Taylor. Lane 4 representing Maidstone, Hannah Murphy. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Annie Sanders. Lane 6 representing Dover Live, Emily Rose Evans. Lane 7 representing Bromley, Beatrice Pickering. Lane 8 representing Sevenoaks, Lee Sao Penny. And lane 9 representing Bromley, Lisa Howard. The girls' 16 years, 50-meter freestyle final. The girls' 16 years 50-metre freestyle final. Quick start in lane 4. Once again, it's Harriet Murphy. Murphy narrowly, and only narrowly from 5. Annie Sanders in lane 3 going well. Louise Taylor also in lane 1. Arundel very quickly, but it's going to be 4 from 5. It looks like Hannah Murphy from Annie Sanders. Murphy touches first from Annie Sanders in second. It's going to be close from third place. And third goes to Louise Taylor. Hannah Murphy with the win. The girls' 17 years and over 50-metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Albingham is Sophia O'Neill. Lane 1 representing Bromley, Lilu Sergis. Lane 2 representing Beckenham, Amelia Bryan. Lane 3 representing Sevenoaks, Isabella Acaro. Lane 4 representing Sevenoaks, Eva Acaro. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Katie Latham. Lane 6 representing Blackline, Mia Collier. Lane 7 representing Beckenham, Lola Burns. Lane 8 representing Sevenoaks, Lara Turan. And lane 9 representing Canterbury is Jessica Sugden. The girls' 17 years and over 50-metre freestyle final. First to rise in lane 4. Eva Acaro of Sevenoaks. Isabella in lane 3, on her outside in 5. Katie Latham going well, but it's with lane 4. Eva Acaro by half a metre or so from lane 5. Then it's a real battle for third. Isabella Acaro in 3 winning that battle, but it's going to be Eva Acaro with the win from Katie Latham in second. Very close for third place. Mia Collier coming through very strongly at the end. The boys' 10-11 years 50-metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Folkestone, Leo Peach. Lane 1 representing RTW Monson, Yao Ho Ching. Lane 2 representing RTW Monson is Phoenix Clary. Lane 3 representing Embridge, Noah Jones. Lane 4 representing Sevenoaks, Dane Rawkins. Lane 5 representing Beckenham, Thomas de Cruz. Lane 6 representing Bexley, Kiwi Montanidi. Lane 7 representing Folkestone, Rohan Andrews. Lane 8 representing Mason, Romeo Ball. And lane 9 representing Gravesend, Harry Croucher. The boys' 10-11 years 50-metre freestyle final. So the first of the boys' finals, the 10 and 11 years. Noah Jones in lane 3, very quickly away. Also lane 2, Phoenix Clary. Phoenix Clary just from Dane Rawkins in lane 4. Dane Rawkins coming through. Lane 4, Dane Rawkins at Sevenoaks. And it's just Dane Rawkins from Phoenix Clary. And in third place, lane 5, Thomas Cruz. The boys' 12 years 50-metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Maidstone, Harrison Wilkins. Lane 1 representing White Oak, Jake Mock. Lane 2 representing White Oak, Charlie Bray. Lane 3 representing Blackline, Oliver Rashford. Lane 4 representing Greenwich Royals, Hayden Sanders. Lane 5 representing Beckenham is Maxim Aridokovich. Lane 6 Bromley, Arlo Shaw. Lane 7 Greenwich Royals, Aaron Chen. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Ruben Smith. And lane 9 representing Blackline, George Beardsmore. The boys 12 years 50 metre freestyle final. First to rise in the 12 years final is Charlie Braid, also Oliver Ratchford going very quickly in lane 4, Hayden Sanders, Maxim Andrew Kovic in lane 5. As they reach halfway, it's lane 4, Hayden Sanders. It's Hayden Sanders very close for second, maybe just in 5. And that's Andrew Kovic. It's going to be lane 4. A win for Hayden Sanders in lane 4, under 30 seconds. Second place in lane 5, Maxim Andrew Kovic. And Charlie Braid coming through for third place. The boys 13 years, 50 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Maidstone, William Suriki. Lane 1 representing Beckenham, Jago Daly Allison. Lane 2 representing Blackline, Harvey Kershaw. Lane 3 representing Bromley, Azret Delaniman. Lane 4 representing Beckenham, Thomas Love. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Damien Dadkoff. Lane 6 representing Blackline, Oliver Beckwith. Lane 7 representing Bromley, Henry Shepherd. Lane 8 representing Greenwich Royals, Ben Negus. Lane 9 representing Thanet Swim, Finley Smith. The boys 13 years, 50 metre freestyle final. The boys 13 years, 50 metre freestyle final. Quickly away in lane 5, Damien Dadkoff, also Oliver Beckwith of Blackline in lane 6. Coming through in lane 3, Azrat Delenin, also in 4, Thomas Love now. And it's just Thomas Love, only by half a metre from Damien Dadkoff. Thomas Love with the win, very close to second, Damien Dadkoff. And in third place, Harvey Kershaw. Thomas Love winning the 13 years 53. The boys 14 years 50 metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Hereford District, David Dick. Lane 1 representing Dover Life, Edward Williams. Lane 2 representing Greenwich Royals, Casper Nelipa. Lane 3 representing Beckenham, Jeremiah Carnegie. Lane 4 representing Greenwich Royals, Rev Owens. Lane 5 representing Blackline, George Goodwin. Lane 6 representing Thanet Swim, Philippe Grigoras. Lane 7 representing Herne Bay, Thomas Atkins. Lane 8 representing Greenwich Royals, Stanley Reeder. And lane 9 representing RTW Monson is James Taylor Wright. The boys 14 years, 50 metre freestyle final. The boys 14 years, 50 metre freestyle final. Quick start on the inside by David Dick, also Edward Williams. Coming through in lane 3, Jeremiah Carnegie. Also now in 4, Rafe Owens, and also George Goodwin in 5. It's just George Goodwin in lane 5, on Owens in 4, also in 6, Gregorius. Gonna be close, this one. George Goodwin, 26.51, narrowly from Rafe Owen. And he was only 3/102nd from Philip Gregorius. Goodwin with the win, Owen in 2nd, and Gregorius in 3rd. The boys' 15 years 50-metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Oudtshoorn District, Alex Dunsmore. Lane 1 representing Thanet Swim, Charlie King. Lane 2 representing Thanet Swim, Harry Cox. Lane 3 representing Bromley, Michael Banks. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Aaron Bissett. Lane 5 representing Backline, Oscar Coyle. Lane 6 representing RTW Monson, Max L. Mockadam. Lane 7 representing Beckenham, Cal Al Nisamoa. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Leala Arabi. Lane 9 representing Saxon Crown, Abdul Aziz Bakar. The boys' 15 years 50-metre freestyle final. Halfway in the 15 years 50-metre freestyle final, lane 4, Aaron Bissett from Oscar Collier in lane 5. Lane 4, Aaron Bissett with the win from Oscar Collier. Close for 3rd, and it just goes to lane 6, Max L. Mockadam. The boys' 16 years 50-metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Bromley, Joshua Inglis. Lane 1 representing Dover Live, Thomas Goldup. Lane 2 representing Sevenoaks, Demi Ali. Lane 3 representing Tonbridge, Ruben Caliantello. Lane 4 representing White Oak, Vince Mock. Lane 5 representing RTW Monson, Frederick Jones. Lane 6 representing RTW Monson, Tom Hawkins. Lane 7 representing RTW Monson, Hayden Annan. Lane 8 representing Beckenham, Sebastian Williams. And lane 9 representing Bromley, Amal Delanin. The boys' 16 years 50-metre freestyle final. The boys' 16 years 50-metre freestyle final. Quickly away in lane 1, Thomas Goldup. Also in lane 3, Ruben Caliantello, Vince Mock in 4. Tom Hawkins, also Frederick Jones coming through. It just looks like it's going to be Tom Hawkins, very close on the line. It's going to be Hawkins, it seems. Tom Hawkins, 24.90 from Vince Mock in 2nd, and Ruben Antello in 3rd. The boys 17 years and over 50-metre freestyle final. Lane 0 representing Bromley, Joseph Dobb. Lane 1 representing Saxon Crown, Farrell Lima. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Matthew Rogers. Lane 3 representing Sevenoaks, Albert Branch. Lane 4 representing Beckenham, James Cleaver. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Joshua Ellis. Lane 6, representing Everton Districts, James Froston. Lane 7, representing Bexley, Josh Solly. Lane 8, representing Bromley, Noah Oladeli Ajose. Lane 9, representing Sevenoaks, Matt Burrows. The boys 17 years and over 50-metre freestyle final. So the boys 17 years and over 50-metre freestyle final, the final of the 50-metre at these championships. Very quickly, lane 4, James Cleaver leading lane 3, Albert Branch. On the outside of Cleaver, coming strong. Now it's Joshua Ellis. It's Cleaver from Ellis, just James Cleaver from Joshua Ellis. And back in third, Albert Branch. The women's 100-metre 10-11 years breaststroke final. Representing Everton District in lane 0, Ava Kane. Lane 1 representing Bromley, Alice Brooks. Lane 2 representing Saxon Crown, Ruth Allen. Lane 3 representing Bromley, Martha Rickard. Lane 4 representing Greenwich Royals, Isabella Healy. Lane 5 representing Whiteoak, Sonia Yang. Lane 6 representing Edinbridge, Esme Cawthorne. Lane 7 representing Gravesend, Tyler J. Thomas. Lane 8 representing Beckenham, Elia Daly Allison. And lane 9 representing Greenwich Royals, Elizabeth Sanders. The women's 10-11 years age group in the 100-metre breaststroke final. So the first of the 100-metre breaststroke finals is the women's 10 to 11 years age group. Very close at halfway, and just leading Esme Cawthorne of Edenbridge. "25 metres to go. This is a very, very close final. Lane 4, Isabel Healy, also going very well. In lane 2, Ruth Allen. Ruth Allen very, very close between lanes 2, 4, 5 and 6. Isabel Healy in lane 4. Very, very close. Look at those times on the big scoreboard, but it's Isabel Healy with the win. Look how close that is for second. The women's 12 years age group 100-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Bromley, Rihanna Yankee. Lane 1 representing Tonbridge, Amelia Fisher. Lane 2 representing Black Lion, Lola Borner. Lane 3, representing Danny Swim, Anastasia Larinova. Lane 4, representing Maidstone, Olivia Quillier. Lane 5, representing Sevenoaks, Jessica Evans. Lane 6, representing Maidstone, Isabel Savage. Lane 7, representing Bromley, Katie Miller. Lane 8, representing Maidstone, Isabel May. And lane 9, representing Edenbridge, Holly Calvert. The women's 12 years age group in the 100-metre breaststroke final. A message for Olivia Ray. Olivia Ray from Gravesend. You can now compete in the 17 years age group. Please go down to the Marshals area to confirm Olivia Ray, Gravesend. You can compete in the 17 years breaststroke final. Again, please seek an official for confirmation. Thank you. Back to the pool and the action in lane 4, Olivia Quillier of Maidstone. Leading by a wide margin, lane 5, Jessica Evans, the Sevenoaks swimmer in second. Lane 2 in third, that's Lola Borneo, Black Lion swimmer. Coming through in lane 6, Isabel Savage to challenge for third place. With a clear win for Olivia Quillier. Second place, Jessica Evans. Close for third goes to Isabel Savage. The women's 13 years age group 100-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing RTW Monson, Isabella Jones. Lane 1 representing White Oak, Ruby Hall. Lane 2 representing White Oak, Imogen Gambrill. Lane 3 representing RTW Monson, Larry Williams. Lane 4 representing Bromley, Josephine Lawn. Lane 5 representing RTW Monson, Harriet Griffiths. Lane 6 representing Black Lion, Lola Barra. Lane 7 representing RTW Monson, Zoe Tollett. Lane 8 representing Sevenoaks, Amelia Ashton. Lane 9 representing Maidstone, Olivia Cooley. The women's 13 years age group 100-metre breaststroke final. Away in the 13 years women's 100-metre breaststroke final. Very quickly away in lane 4, Josephine Lawn. Lawn with the white cap representing Bromley. On her outside is Harriet Griffiths, the RTW Monson, having once again plenty of swimmers in a final, 3 of which. 2 representing White Oak. Josephine Lawn, 36.85. With a wide margin of a lead from Harriet Griffiths in lane 5. Zoe Tollett going well in lane 7. 25 to go. Josephine Lawn in lane 4. Bromley way out in front. Josephine Lawn by a full 10 metres. Second place in lane 5, Harriet Griffiths. Third place is amongst about 6 swimmers. It's going to be a win for Josephine Lawn. Second place to Harriet Griffiths, who's going to finish in third. Griffiths in second. Third place, Lola Barra, finishing very strongly. The women's 14 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Greenwich Royals, Sylvia Merson. Lane 1 representing Beckenham, Jessica Shue. Lane 2 representing Bromley, Mia Hughes. Lane 3 representing RTW Monson, Abigail Smiley. Lane 4 representing Sevenoaks, Imogen Miles. Lane 5 representing Tonbridge, Emily Smith. Lane 6 representing Greenwich Royals, Veronique Crozet. Lane 7 representing Sevenoaks, Karen Neal. Lane 8 representing Thanet Swim, Poppy Taylor. Lane 9 representing Blackline, Holly Beardsmore. The women's 14 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Emily Smith of Tonbridge in the yellow cap in lane 5. Lane 4 quickly away as well, Imogen Miles, the red cap Sevenoaks. As they reach the turn, Imogen Miles in front. Close for second, just Emily Smith in lane 5. From Mia Hughes going well in 2. Starting to dominate now, Imogen Miles, Sevenoaks. By 7 or 8 metres, lane 3, Abigail Smiley. Second place, third in lane 5, Emily Smith. It's going to be lane 4, Imogen Miles. By a full 10 metres. Miles. Tight for second. Abigail Smiley. Second place, Emily Smith in third. The women's 15 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Greenwich Royals, Jessica Everett. Lane 1 representing Faversham, Molly Fordyce. Lane 2 representing Thanet Swim, Heidi Walkin. Lane 3 representing Tonbridge, Ellie Rogers. Lane 4 representing RTW Monson, Amelia Oliver. Lane 5 representing White Oak, Scarlett Davey. Lane 6 representing Orpington, Charlotte Field. Lane 7 representing Beckenham, Olivia Dunn. Lane 8 representing Earth District is Elzia Bashmina. Lane 9 representing Thanet Swim, Jemiah Topping. The women's 15 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Halfway in the 15 years women's 100-metre breaststroke final. Amelia Oliver in front in lane 4, RTW Monson. It's Amelia Oliver then in front in lane 4. Second place on her inside in lane 3, Ellie Rogers of Tonbridge. Coming through in lane 6 as well, Charlotte Field, Orpington swimmer. Challenging for second, moving into second in the purple cap. The win will go to Amelia Oliver. Amelia Oliver with the win. Second place goes to Charlotte Field, excellent swim. And then in third, Ellie Rogers. The women's 16 years 100-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing White Oak, Rose Tanner Rush. Lane 1 representing Beckenham, Louise Taylor. Lane 2 representing Black Lion, Leah Watson. Lane 3 representing Dover Life, Isabel Dill Russell. Lane 4 representing Greenwich Royals, Natasha Greer. Lane 5 representing Bexley, Lee Land. Lane 6 representing Sevenoaks, Danielle van der Meuren. Lane 7 representing Beckenham, Isabel Campbell. Lane 8 representing Dover Live, Chloe Desiderio. Lane 9 representing Beachfield, Faith Harris. The women's 16 years 100-metre breaststroke final. Very quick start by Natasha Greer in lane 4, also 5, and that's Lee Lan in lane 8 and 9, also going well. Chloe Desiderio and Faith Harris. But at the moment it's lane 5, Lee Lan, Bexley, and Natasha Greer in 4, Greenwich Royals. Halfway, Natasha Greer just in front of Lee Lan. Leah Watson going well. Lane 4, Natasha Greer. So it's Natasha Greer by around about 2 metres from in lane 5, Lee Lan. Third place is lane 3, Isabel Dill Russell. A win for Natasha Greer, beating Lee Lan. And in third place, Isabel Dill Russell. The women's 17 years and over 100-metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Greenwich Royals, Ella Louise Doyle. Lane 1 representing Saxon Crown, Erin O'Hara. Lane 2 representing Orpington, Samantha Jackson. Lane 3 representing Tonbridge, Holly Geek. Lane 4 representing Thanet Swim, Amber Piper. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Hannah Lewis. Lane 6 representing Dover Life, Molly Lauren. Lane 7 representing Beckenham, Brock Whiston. Lane 8 representing Sevenoaks, Imogen Stoddard. And lane 9 representing Thanet Swim, Grace Cummings. The women's 17 years and over 100-metre breaststroke final. Good start there in lane 4. And that's Amber Piper, Hannah Lewis in 5. Slightly slowly away, just trying to make up a bit of ground. Going well in lane 3 as well, Holly Geek. Halfway, very close. Amber Piper just narrowly from Holly Geek. Hannah Lewis in 5. Has made up the ground into 3rd place, but it's close here as they enter the final 25. Piper in 4, starting to pull away from in 3, Geek. 3rd place, Hannah Lewis. Lane 4, Amber Piper. Planet Swim. Battle between Geek and Lewis for 2nd. Amber Piper with the win. 2nd goes to Holly Geek, narrowly ahead of Hannah Lewis. The men's 10 and 11 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Bromley, Seth Barra. Lane 1 representing Maidstone, Romeo Ball. Lane 2 representing RTW Monson, Yao Ho Ching. Lane 3 representing Tonbridge, Ivan Kullock. Lane 4 representing Gravesend, Harry Croucher. Lane 5 representing Beckenham, Thomas de Cruz. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Luca Nistor. Lane 7 representing Bexley, Johnny Osborne. Lane 8 representing Bromley, Stanley Driver. And lane 8 representing Eartham District's Patrick Dick. The men's 10 and 11 years 100 metre breaststroke final. So the first of the men's 100 metre breaststroke finals, the 10 and 11 years. An announcement for the swimmers in session 2. So for all the coaches, parents, guardians and swimmers of session 2, if you'd like to withdraw, then you need to have your withdrawal in at the announcer's desk by 1 p.m. 1 o'clock if you'd like to withdraw from session 2. Thank you. Halfway, Harry Croucher in lane 4. So Harry Croucher leading, representing Gravesend. Plenty of encouragement from the stands for all of these 100 metre finals. So it's Harry Croucher. 2nd place looks like Yao Ho Ching. It's in lane 2. And Ching is closing on Harry Croucher, still leads by 3 to 4 metres. And it will be in lane 4. Harry Croucher with the win. Close for 2nd in lanes 5 and 6, De Cruz and Nistor. Harry Croucher beats Yao Ho Ching. And narrowly in 3rd, Thomas Cruz. Thomas De Cruz in 3rd. Harry Croucher wins the first of our 100 metre men's breaststroke finals. The men's 12 years 100-meter breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Black Lion, Oliver Rashford. Lane 1 representing Tonbridge, Dominic Waterton. Lane 2 representing Maidstone, Harrison Wilkins. Lane 3 representing Greenwich Royals, Aaron Chen. Lane 4 representing Greenwich Royals, Hayden Sanders. Lane 5 representing White Oak, Jake Mott. Lane 6 representing Bromley, Arthur Driver. Lane 7 representing Opium, Lucas Bond. Lane 8 representing Black Lion, William Larter. And lane 9 representing Airway Maritime, Oliver Carr. The men's 12 years 100-meter breaststroke final. Very quick start in lane 4 by Hayden Sanders. Leading his teammate in lane 3, Aaron Chen. See the green cap in 5, that's Jake Mock of White Oak. Hayden Sanders turning in 37.87, Jake Mock in second, Aaron Chen in third. Dominic Waterton in lane 1 also going well. Way out in front in 4, Hayden Sanders, Greenwich Royals. Second place is up for grabs, Jake Mock in lane 5 in the green cap, in the white cap in 3, Aaron Chen. Hayden Sanders by a wide margin, a good 10 metres or so. It's going to be Hayden Sanders with the win. Hayden Sanders of Greenwich Royals, second place. Jake Mock now on top for White Oak. Jake Mock in second, and in third place, Aaron Chen. The men's 13 years 100-meter breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Bexley, Taras Boron. Lane 1 representing Beckenham, Du Hao Ming. Lane 2 representing Thanet Swim, Zarel Ong. Lane 3 representing Greenwich Royals, Ben Negus. Lane 4 representing Bromley, Henry Shepherd. Lane 5 representing Black Lion, Noah Dodd. Lane 6 representing Saxon Crown, Ayotundi Dauda. Lane 7 representing Maidstone, Lanre Thien Dada. Lane 8 representing Black Lion, Harvey Kershaw. And lane 9 representing Thanet Swim, William West. The men's 13 years 100-meter breaststroke final. Men's 13 years age group of the 100-meter breaststroke final. Ayotundi Dada and Lanre Thien Dada quickly away in lanes 6 and 7. So reach halfway. Henry Shepherd coming through, but it is pretty close. Henry Shepherd will lead, but very, very close for second place. Half a second between 5 swimmers.
Come Ben! Come Ben!
Henry Shepherd in lane 4, starting to dominate the Bromley swimmer. On his inside in 3, Ben Nagus going well in 5 as well, Noah Dodd. In 4, Henry Shepherd. It's Shepherd from Nagus, only narrowly though from Noah Dodd. First will be in lane 4, Henry Shepherd. Who's second? Ben Nagus second, just from Noah Dodd in 3rd. The men's 14 years 100 metre breaststroke final.
3, 2, 1. Here we go!
Lane 0 representing Bexley, William Holden. Lane 1 representing Beckenham, Nathaniel Sawyer. Lane 2 representing Orkingham is George Farthing. Lane 3 representing RTW Munson, James Taylor Wright. Lane 4 representing Beckenham, Jemiah Carnegie. Lane 5 representing Thanet Swim, Oscar Farthing. Lane 6 representing Greenwich Royals, Stanley Reeder. Lane 7 representing Black Lion, George Goodwin. Lane 8 representing Greenwich Royals, Casper Nelifa. Lane 9 representing Dover Life, Edward Williams. The men's 14 years 100 metre breaststroke final. So during this 14 years men's 100 metre breaststroke final, just a couple of announcements. If Madison has lost your phone, you've lost your phone, Madison, it's at the announcer's desk. So a mobile phone for Madison, and just a word for all of the swimmers and also officials and also anyone essentially who is poolside. Could you remain still during the start of these finals, please? Moving behind the swimmers and to the side. Just a word from the officials. Could you please remain still or leave that immediate area, please? Thank you. Well, a glance in the pool and it's all lane 4 here. Jeremiah Carnegie of Beckingham. Way out in front. Lane 5, Oscar Farthing, Thanet Swim in second. In lane 3, James Taylor Wright.
3, 2, 1.
Carnegie with the win. Farthing in second. Taylor Wright third. The men's 15 years 100 metre breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Saxon Crown, Abdulaziz Bakar. Lane 1 representing Larkfield, Daniel Harding. Lane 2 representing Beckingham, Cal El Niamoa. Lane 3 representing Thanet Swim, Charlie King. Lane 4 representing RTW Munson, Aaron Bissett. Lane 5 representing Thanet Swim, Harry Cox. Lane 6 representing RTW Munson, Max L. Mockadam. Lane 7 representing RTW Munson, Aubrey Amada Bennett. Lane 8 representing Black Lion, Oscar Collier. And lane 9 representing Black Lion, Venislav Valisev. The men's 15 years 100 metre breaststroke final. At halfway in the 15 years final. Closer than we've had in previous finals. Lane 4 just starting to get up on top. Aaron Bissett, RTW Monson, starting to go clear from Harry Cox in 5 in the white cap. Close between him and also lane 3, Charlie King. 6 is there, Max El Mokadem. Very close between 3 and 6 for third place. The win is going to go to lane 4, Aaron Bissett. Second, Harry Cox. And in third, coming through very quickly, is going to be Charlie King, lane 3. The men's 16 years 100-meter breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing RTW Monson, Alexander Tollitz. Lane 1 from Planet Swim, Gregor Hodgson. Lane 2 representing RTW Monson, Tom Hawkins. Lane 3 representing Bromley, Oliver Warner. Lane 4 representing Bromley, Joshua Inglis. Lane 5 representing Bromley, Finley Gilliam. Lane 6 representing Sevenoaks, Demi Ali. Lane 7 representing Bexley, Lee Nam. Lane 8 representing Bromley, Henry Norman. And lane 9 representing Greenwich Royals, Aldo Batazzi. The men's 16 years 100-meter breaststroke final. So our penultimate final then of the first session of the Kent County Championships 2023, the men's 16 years 100-meter breaststroke. Joshua English touching first at halfway, only narrowly though from Finley Gillam, both of representing Bromley, who have 4 swimmers in this final. Lane 4, Joshua Inglis in front. From in 5, Finley Gillam. Inglis from Gillam in third place, looking in lane 2, going well. Tom Hawkins. Inglis from Gillam. Touching first is Joshua Inglis, beating Finley Gillam. And in third was Tom Hawkins. The men's 17 years and over 100-meter breaststroke final. Lane 0 representing Sevenoaks, Sam Martin Young. Lane 1 representing Bromley, Luke Aladelia Jose. Lane 2 representing Black Lion, Callum Farrow. Lane 3 representing Beckingham, Callum Wolfenden. Lane 4 representing Bromley, Matthew Rogers. Lane 5 representing Sevenoaks, Matt Burrows. Lane 6 representing Tom Bruges, Toby Hembest. Lane 7 representing Planet Swim, Oliver Pope. Lane 8 representing Sevenoaks, Jaden Lynch. And lane 9 representing Bromley, Brian Dinev. The men's 17 years and over 100-meter breaststroke final. Into the final 30 metres then of the 17 years and over final. Lane 4, Matthew Rogers. The Bromley swimmer way out in front, close for second, looking over in lane 1. Donadelia Jose, level with in lane 5, Matt Burrows. But the win goes to Matthew Rogers. Close for second, Matt Burrows just, and in third, very equally close, Callum Farrow coming through. So that's the final of the first session. The warm-up for the girls' competition. You'll see going up on the big scoreboard shortly. The warm-up session will now be starting in a couple of minutes' time. So once again, the warm-up for the girls starting very shortly. You can see there on the big screen, the warm-up times are available to see.